Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading from February 6th through the 12th. Due to just the overwhelming, it's just not overwhelming, but so much, we've all connected together in such a beautiful way with Spirit. I am faced with a lot of expansion. And so for the next 8 to 10 weeks or so, we're going to be doing weekly readings. We also have. We'll be back on schedule around April 3rd or the 10th. I'm leaning towards the 3rd. It looks like everything will be done by then. And this looks very promising, man. And it's all because of our connection together as a collective. But I also just know I may not be doing daily readings right now, but we will resume in April, the beginning of April, right? That I'm still available for personal readings. So the links are on my page for that, okay? And this is for Taurus last shuffle. This is like exciting energy, really exciting, really, truly playing it safe. I know I don't sound excited, but I'm like super excited and sad that I'm not doing dailies right now. I cannot wait until April. You have no idea. But playing it safe, joyous fun. This is very beautiful. Six of Swords. Something else flipped out. 10 of Swords. I will say this. I don't know if some of you may be relocating or traveling to go somewhere that that would make you a lot happier. You may not be telling everybody though. Hold on, let me grab this card. Okay. Yeah. So we have 10 of Cups. Okay. That was what that was. So this looks like there's an energy of you leaving, walking away, and it's happy. It's a good thing. It doesn't look bad. Playing it safe though with the Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups, you are taking advantage of something. If you're going somewhere, say you do travel, Spirit is saying that make sure that where you go there's unconditional love. So you may be going back to family, you may be going abroad towards a father figure, maybe even too. Like some of you may be leaving and going to see family, or somewhere where you know that you are loved and cared about, that you are sure. Some of you have a new love interest that has got. I'm talking about the fires burn intensely. So there's some of you here that are in a really serious relationship. There's two different people. There's two different, not people, but two different scenarios here for the week. Now, there may be a person that you are connected with that, the passion is unreal. Now, if that's the case, you guys are planning to leave behind everything and go somewhere new. The love is that strong. Now, there's another energy, and it's almost like this relationship may seem like a fantasy, and it may seem as though people do not understand, like it's a fairy tale. It may feel this way. It's also saying like both of you may feel like you can make it anywhere. So then they have playing it safe. They're saying to play it safe and plan accordingly to leave. And go where you really want to go. Don't just go somewhere just to be going somewhere and saying, we can make it anywhere. And that would be that kind of energy that's like, we could live in a box in the woods and it wouldn't matter. Some dwarfs will show up kind of energy. They're saying plan accordingly, plan very well. Don't just pick up and run off somewhere and not think it through. That's very important. And if in the other half of Tauruses, there's another set that may be escaping a relationship that they feel manipulated in, although it's like very passionate. King of Wands and Queen of Wands, they can be oftentimes dysfunctional. So can all the pairs, right? The dysfunction in this energy would be the passion is here. We cannot keep our hands off each other, but it also could be we can't keep our hands off each other in many different forms. And so trying to escape, feeling manipulated, feeling like I'm happy in this, but I'm kind of not, kind of thing. So there may be some Tauruses that are escaping a person that they feel a lot of love for, and they feel a lot of serious passion and attraction to this person, but they feel manipulated. and they feel betrayed or something by this person. So playing it safe is to be honest with yourself. If you're in that situation, keep that energy up in your head about what you really want, and then compare it to what you're dealing with right now. That's the message for some of you. Keep the reality in check. Always remember what has been done or who this person is, but also and also too, there's another aspect of this is that if you can't have fun, if there's a certain kind of fun or some kind of energy, like where you get to and you're just really really happy, you notice that you have to contain or curb your enthusiasm, then that is your sign that it's time for you to start planning to leave. And that's something that they have here about this. So there's two different sets. One that's in a real fairy tale whirlwind, beautiful thing, and they're just like, we just need to go. We need to get away. We need to travel. Let's just move and start over somewhere. And this is very exciting. And so that would be for those people. It's like they're trying to remember a place where they were really, really happy and had fun. And the joy and joyous fun energy, that's, I mean, is basically that is like, let's really pour over our memories and see where was I happiest at, and we'll pick a place like that. Right? I love the mountains. I've been to the mountains of so and so, but we could go to this new place that has mountains. I love that, kind of thing. There's something about that here for the other side, right? So then, as we get closer to the end of the week, like Thursday, Friday-ish, you have the consciousness of lack with Three of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. I think that energy would be, the lack energy is that you're feeling as though where you are, you cannot heal. Like where you are, there's no closure to the ending, so it's hard to heal because there's no closure. 7 and 5, because you might be ignored. So how can you get closure from something that is like, Taurus, I can answer or not. And so on your mind may be very much so by that point of planning and action and all that, just planning for this new start, and I'll be happier here, right? And I could really, stay, like really work on me. It's almost like the reason why you're not going, or the reason why there's something in your mind of saying, where it's saying, I am disappointed. I cannot heal because I cannot get closure. There's an ending here that never really happened. We just froze each other out, or we just stopped talking. There's something about that here. And so there may be some people, if it's not this King or Queen of Wands, then this would be a person that a family member or something, a relative, that you're like, we just never said our goodbyes, like for real. We just stopped talking to each other, and I can't, it's hard for me to leave this place behind with that hanging in the air. Happy success is the Sun and Two of Swords. So the happy success is knowing towards the end of this, like on closer to the week, like the weekend, you'll finally see that you don't really have a choice but to be happy. You'll see it. You'll understand it. You'll know it within. That the only way I could do anything successfully is that I cannot be indecisive about that. If I'm not happy here, regardless, I may have been frozen out. I may have been ignored, and that was the ending. That was it, and I don't have anything else to fall back on, right? But I don't have a choice right now. I need to choose my happiness. I can't spend any more time on anything else, right? It's about time well spent for you, or that's where the success energy is, the happiness. So by the end of this week, you are going to start to look at things and say, I can't afford to sit in this for too long. This is ridiculous. If they're not, if I can't do anything about the situation, there is no closure. Sometimes the best closure is to just choose happiness. And so there you have it. Try to think of places that you've been, places that remind you of something that you felt that you were safe, and things like of that nature. If you're choosing to leave and to go somewhere new or go somewhere different, they're saying that play it safe and choose something different, right? Don't go back to the same old places because it brings the same old trauma, unless it was something, a place where you felt safe. And especially when it comes to family energy, they're saying of unconditional love is the key to that aspect, right? But they're also showing that there is a connection that's just very, very passionate. So that may occur for you, and it may be new with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This may be like you meet someone and y'all can't keep y'all hands off each other kind of thing. Or this may have already just occurred like a new person. But they're showing as well. Yeah, I mean, just basically that, right? But either way, you have the signs you could be dealing with. You have Leo very strongly, Aries very strongly, right? You also could be dealing with the Sagittarius, another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. All right, so you could be an Aries Taurus cusp. We have Leo Virgo, and we also have Sagittarius Capricorn. Doesn't have to be these signs as you're dealing with. These signs could be in your chart. All right, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.